Hey guys, Morten Ostad here. Welcome to my channel. And my attempt at following up on a thread started by MGK Boston, Mike over there in Boston. The thread is to show records with guys wearing suits. I don't own a suit. Sorry. Bye. No, I did have one. I threw it out not that long ago. It didn't fit me anymore. My dad didn't like suits, even though he had his own company and everything. He never wore them unless it was the 70s. I don't remember him wearing one in the 80s. No, he was a free spirit when it came to that, so that wasn't his bag. I might have gotten something resembling one for my civil confirmation. Again, something I wasn't interested in, something my mother made me do. And then 12, 13 years ago, when I was quite a lot fitter than I am currently, a female that I was wildly in love with, of course that didn't go anywhere, took me to a place to buy a suit, and that was mainly because I was going to the wedding of a friend of mine, and then I think I wore it one more time for my we call it in Denmark, I think. Is it, or no, papirtante, paper aunt, fille tante, who sadly, she was like a substitute mother for me in the years after my mother left and then my dad died. And she passed away, and I wore it for that because it was black and everything. And then, yeah, took a look at it a while back later and just felt like I had mostly bad memories concerning it, and I threw it in the trash, so bye that. So I can't wear a suit for this, sorry. I thought I would cool it up by wearing some Men in Black almost style sunglasses, and of course for Mike and myself, because I love them, the Boston Red Sox. So I grabbed some records, as they would say, what do I know from suits? So if these aren't suits, well, you can tell me, or you can just say, oh yeah, well, that primitive Norwegian, Danish, Scandinavian person, what does he know? Anyway, I'll just show you some records, and maybe that'll entertain you for a little bit. And I grabbed these sort of randomly. There's no alphabetical or anything really here. And I'm pretty sure some of them have been shown in other channels. And a couple of the ones that I knew I had, I didn't. They are in Denmark. Anyway, this is the band King. Bittersweet, their second and final album. No tie, but is that a suit? You tell me. I know some of you have shown this already, but it is my only Elton John vinyl record. So there you are. I have another copy of this, which is in far less of a state, and I bought this as sort of a replacement at the thrift store, but I kept the old ratty one because it used to belong to my late sister. So there we are, Elton John. I thought, Howard Jones, doesn't he wear a suit or something in something? And I looked at one of the, no, that's some weird 80s thing that looks like it was made of a, I don't know, some sort of pajamas or something into something looking like a suit. But then I looked at his first album, and some of these things are suits, aren't they? great album, Humans Lib. By the way, this was I bought this in '94 at Rock and Rolls, back when they were very close to where I am living now, and it it was reduced in price from 25 kroner to 10 kroner. That was back when you almost couldn't give vinyl away. 10 kroner. I wish I could have gone back to that time and played a lot. Now that would be me going into the future. Sorry. And bought lots and lots of vinyl records, and then they would say when I was going to pay, "You want to pay with a card? What are you doing? What am I doing?" Anyway, let's push on. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't what Paul is wearing a suit on this one? It's the Hey Jude, that odd but still great looking American comp. So the Americans doing one last sort of weird release that we Europeans got confused by later on and bought and took home without checking what tracks were on it, and go, but hey, I already have all of these. I guess this is a uniform, but hey, it's a jacket and tie, and I wanted to show it. So here's AC/DC or Akaraka. If You Want Blood, great live album. Oh, look at that! It's got my address from when I was a preteen and teenager. Yes, go back in time and tell him past me not to do everything. Another great album, 10cc, How Dare You. That's gotta be a suit, right? Love this record. Shows the back as well. Yeah, great album. Elvis Costello, Girls, Girls, Girls. Not a lot of suits on this, but I think there should be some suited up examples in here. Yeah, great comp, by the way. I have lots of Elvis Costello on CD, but although tempted constantly to buy more of his stuff on vinyl and on CD, I don't have all of his CDs. Great vinyl comp if you're just gonna have one. Most of my Frank Sinatra stuff are on CD. Got two other vinyls, but he is not shown on the cover. But I got this comp. There he is. Good old Frank Sinatra. That may or may not have been a thumbnail. The Jam, Paul Weller, always a dapper dresser from the punkish mod revival sort of days. Looking good there as usual. Sort of thing going on there. I've shown this record a lot of times now. For various reasons. But yeah, I guess this was the photo I wanted to show. The Rolling Stones, Around and Around. If nothing else, you got Charlie there in the middle, keeping things tight. And I never understood why they chose this photo with Mick's eyes closed. Anyway, here's the Rolling Stones album I was given by the Street Bullies' dad after my brother confronted them about him not having returned the Kiss vinyl albums I had lent him. He then confessed that he had used them as target practice for his air gun and firecrackers. So they were all blown and shot to bits. His dad then promptly, in addition to... We didn't see him for a few weeks, so I'm thinking some sort of house arrest. He went up to the kid's room, got his, what do you call it, telescope, gave that to me, and went into his own record collection and gave me this. The Rolling Stones number 2 from 1964. And there are jackets and ties galore. I sort of expect, Mick and Keith not to wear a tie and stuff, but I'm a little bit surprised that Bill not doing it. Anyway, I love this record. And not that many years ago, I got their first album as well, in sort of the same print and style, year, country of origin. There they are again. Just two more to show you. I know these have been shown by someone else or several others, but I still wanted to show it. This is my favorite album by ABBA, and apart from the latest one, the only of their studio albums that I have on vinyl. Actually, I have 2 copies of this because I have my old copies, a copy from 1979, I think it was. And I have a greatest hits on vinyl, but they're both in Denmark and they're not in the best of condition. So all the other stuff I got on CD, but there's that's gotta be a suit. I know it's a butterfly, but yeah, the thing here. No, there's no. Anyway, yeah, great album. This great album. And this has been shown as well, but I wanted to show it anyway. Also, I had to get my box set off of there to do it. So, Parallel Lines by Blondie. Not a great album. So anyway, thanks to Mike for creating this thread. I've enjoyed all your videos, guys, and I thought, am I gonna do this? I don't have a suit to wear or anything like that, and I had some ideas of what to show, and then they were a lot of them were CDs, and I said, no, let's just show vinyl. And then I sort of thought for a while, I don't have enough. And then, hey, what about those? And then I did it now. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye.